President Trump announced a big step forward toward a possible peaceful solution with Iran. Israel and Lebanon have agreed to temporarily halt fighting. As Natalie Brand reports, that was a precondition from Iran before it would agree to a deal with the U.S.
President Trump is touting a 10-day ceasefire between Lebanon and Israel following phone calls today with leaders of both countries. The president says there are plans for a future meeting at the White House.
I think we will have an agreement between Lebanon, and they're going to take care of Hezbollah. But they're going to be working on Hezbollah right now. But we'll have an agreement between Israel, very importantly, and Lebanon.
The potential truce comes as Iranian officials continue to say an agreement to stop Israeli strikes on Iran-backed Hezbollah in Lebanon is important to the larger ceasefire with the U.S. set to expire next week.
Despite our deep mistrust of the United States stemming from its repeated betrayal of diplomacy, we nevertheless entered the negotiation in good faith and remain cautiously optimistic.
President Trump reiterated his red lines.
We have to make sure that Iran does not have a nuclear weapon, because if they do, you want to talk about problems, you'd have problems.
Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth warned Iran if the regime doesn't accept a deal, the U.S. military is, quote, reloading with more power.
If Iran chooses poorly, then they will have a blockade and bombs dropping on infrastructure, power, and energy.
The Pentagon also announced Thursday it's expanding the U.S. military blockade on Iranian ports in the Strait of Hormuz.
Will actively pursue any Iranian-flagged vessel or any vessel attempting to provide material support to Iran. This includes dark fleet vessels carrying Iranian oil.
Central Command says it's turned away 14 vessels since the blockade began. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.